Clap one out for the homies, am I right, fellow homies?
How do you do, fellow homies?
When you say clap one out for the homies, it sounds like you're talking about busting a nut.
Clap one out for the homies. Hey everybody, welcome back to Extra Human. So Michael, I want to introduce you to the rabbit hole of AI generated music. Have you ever heard this sort of thing before?
No, I've heard of like AI generated scripting. Like I fed an AI this many things of Batman, and now this is my Batman script.
Yes, and you can do this stuff with more than just words. You can do this with music too, it turns out. There is this AI software called Jukebox. It's a neural net that generates music, including rudimentary singing. It takes stuff that already exists and like synthesizes it. If you have ever seen Google Deep Dream, like, do you know?
Oh yeah, that's super unnerving. I really didn't like looking at that. Something I want to add to this is I'm on the spectrum, so you guys might see some of my stims because a lot of my stims are related to audio, sometimes to visual, and Google Dream super messes with like my visual sensory problems. I'm just like, don't like that at all.
Oh. Well, AI generated music, it's like the audio version of Google Deep Dream in a lot of ways. The results are actually really varied. Some of them are genuinely enjoyable to listen to. Some of the results are hilarious. Some of them are deeply disturbing.
Oh God.
It's really just like where the AI decides to take it based on what you feed it. People that are much, much better at programming than me have put up examples of what this can do on YouTube. There's several channels that do this. AI Radio, Brockaloo, Baritone, or Baritone, which that's my favorite channel because Bara anything makes me smile. But you know that about me.
These are 3 popular channels right now, yes?
Within the niche of AI music, yeah. But like, even that's not really huge.
Oh, yeah.
But I have a feeling that this stuff is gonna blow up in the near future as more people start making this and get better at the technology.
Yeah, so it'll be really interesting to dive further down this rabbit hole.
So kicking things off, I want to show you one that is a little bit more like auditory candy, Nyan Cat. I mean, do you think Nyan Cat is pleasant to listen to?
When I was a kid, I really did. It was very repeatable, and something about people with ADHD and people who are ASD, you end up with repetitive sounds, repetitive words, repeating words back to people, and just repeating words to help you stay on task. So like, I would sing this all the time to myself without even thinking about it. So yeah, I do like Nyan Cat.
I feel like that is a shared experience with many people. So let's see how AI will corrupt your memory of this.
Mario? Oh no, wait, what?
Are you Samuel James Witwicky?
So you know how I told you it wasn't gonna get dark at first? I was wrong.
Oh my God, it's not done. Wait, that was only 52 seconds.
Now it's an anime opening.
Come on, Islam, and welcome to the gym. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Sounded like Minnie Mouse having a stroke.
It sounds like a children's show. The doo 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 doo. Ooh, someone stepped on that cat.
So what'd you think of that?
Wow. A lot of the time when I'm having really negative audio issues, like sensory problems, it's not really a stim so much as like, I don't know, it like lets me know I'm not doing great, is like trying to like get my ears away from the sound. And like if I'm out in public, I will plug my ears like a little kid. And like happier ones are like a lot of rocking, head bobbing, like side to side head stuff. And I also really like to do this, not because I'm uncomfortable, my ears aren't overwhelmed because I'm uncomfortable, it's because it's too much sound I'm overstimulated in a positive way, and so this like helps bring it back down. But like there were parts in that where I was like, yes, this is good. Ear tingles, yes.
Scatman.
I'm not Scatman.
Do you know this song?
I do. I know it through the Muppets.
Through the Muppets?
Yeah, because I'm a child.
I just know this from the canon of like 90s electronic music. Like it's just one of those iconic songs that pops up every now and then. I feel like it's actually kind of experiencing a renaissance. Like I feel like people are appreciating the Scatman in a way that previous generations perhaps did not.
I'm a Scatman.
Like we're just cycling through all of the Euro dance genres right now. Just play this during Eurovision. They won't know the difference. Scatman status.
Whoa, that was awesome.
Did you hear that?
What the fuck?
Bring it down low into the scat universe.
Yeah, okay, I like this. It took me a second. I was like trying to decide. I'm like, I feel like I could groove to this, unironically.
I'm a Scatman.
I can't wait for you guys to see how often I disassociate while listening to music, because there's a couple times right here where I went, no, you've got to come back. You're filming a video right now. This is really easy to get lost with. Okay, that's better. I was like, I can't take that much longer. Oh, God.
Sounds like tires screeching.
Yeah, it sounds like someone talking, but their voice is made of chalk.
Just have a completely different song for a second.
Yeah. All right, that was really, really fun.
Right? This is why I've been like listening to a ton of this lately, because it's really fun to listen to. We can go down a different path, like stuff that isn't even like a song.
Oh, this is really gonna trigger sensory problems, I bet. I didn't even think about it. No, this is actually quite pleasant. When you meant less music-y, you meant less like a pop song.
Yeah.
Because this still sounds like...
But
sounds
like
actually really pretty, actually.
It's trying to take something that is not a song and turn it into song. And apparently it's trying for very soft classical. You look like you're in another universe.
It's like... It like triggers memories that you don't really like of like listening to stuff that was similar to this. It's kind of like when you see those not real people.
What? And then
There it goes. It's switching. Somebody made this thing where it generates human faces, and it's not anyone who's ever existed. It's completely randomly generated. And sometimes you get really weird nightmare creatures, but most of the time you get these people that you feel like you've seen before, but they're not real. They never were real. I like this like mildly horrifying music to go in the background, really accenting my statements.
I feel like I'm in the balcony of the symphony, and somebody is like, never mind, we just rebooted. We're moving on from that vibe now.
It had big Vincent Price vibes.
Yes.
I like the plucking.
The thing, it's fucking with us.
I like this. This is so cute.
It was like a beautiful fountain of piano. Imagine like the real version of this.
It would be so pretty. I don't know if it's something I would listen to, but it's definitely something people would study, it feels like, you know? Like that kind of classical.
He could have let that one kept going. It's interesting that the AI chooses classical each time. I wonder if that was a setting that was intentional, or... It's cool how this AI can even like approximate something as expressive as classical music, though. Like you'd think it'd be relegated to just like, you know, straight beats. But
Yeah.
No, like it's got like the expansion and contraction of like regular ass classical music.
Thank you for watching.
Oh my god, ew.
Hey, what's up, Bonzi? Alright, I'm gonna pause you. I don't want to hear
make
your
it go
awful
away.
audio. I really want to listen to the Gamecube startup music.
Oh, this thing cannot decide what it is.
Is this what it's like to meet God? Where did it get words? It's trying to learn and grow and make words out of nothing.
So freaky.
What did it feed it for this? Oh, this is like Animal Crossing feeling. Not anymore. Now it's gone. What is it now?
Like if Animal Crossing was taken over by Trent Reznor. And they all went to church. Japanese anime church.
Oh god, what is happening? End of that one? Yep. It's like when you hear... I was gonna say, it's like when you hear someone trying to talk to you in a dream, but you can't make out what they're saying, but you know what they're saying.
It is so that. Like, listening to this kind of music just makes me think a lot about, like, what is the nature of human cognition? Because a lot of what I'm hearing is just what thinking feels like to me. Like,
Yeah,
jumping from
like
topic to topic in your mind.
Jump from thought to thought.
I like the vibe of this one. And then somebody started yelling at me from the kitchen.
I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, okay, it's getting good again. I feel like I heard David Spade there for a second.
Turn me into a llama!
Attempt 6. Oh, that felt like could have been in like one of those early 2000s skateboard games or like roller skating game, like Radio Jet or
Speaking
Jet Set
of
Radio.
early 2000s. Okay.
I can't begin to say how much of a surreal experience this is because it's like it doesn't feel special when you're listening to it until you remember that there wasn't a person supposedly involved in this. Like, there are lots of AI generated songs that exist where people go in and tweak them to make them sound nice, but that is a person intervening to make sure things flow and have a continuity to them. That's what makes it a song and not just a spasm.
Yeah, it sounds like you're remembering several different songs one after the other.
Yeah.
In a kind of like related way. It mimics stream of consciousness thought in a way that is strikingly realistic.
It's almost alarming because
Yeah.
you're like following along with it. You kind of understand the thought pattern that it goes through.
Yeah, to me, the shock of this experience doesn't come so much from, oh, it's a machine that's making music. I mean, to a degree, we've had machines making music for us for a while. this is just the latest, most powerful iteration.
Yeah.
What strikes me so much is how similar to human thought it sounds. It seems like it's getting closer and closer to the way we think. And I'm like, are we really this? Like, is it so different? Are we really this? Is it so different?
It's interesting how close it is to simple thought patterns. As in, you can pick up where it's going, kind of, depending on like the different things you hear in there, and you're like, what part of this is it going to pick up? But the moment you hear the next thing it goes to, you're like, oh, I think it picked it up from this. That makes sense to go to that. What are we gonna do when it's complex thought patterns?
Yeah, what happens when we start to imbue focus? Because
Yeah.
we already have the like random idea synthesis thing down.
Yeah.
Getting a through line, a unified complex thought, I feel like that's super close, right? It's gotta be, because we're already this far.
Nirvana performs Gotta Catch 'Em All.
Catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I travel across the land, searching far and wide. With all my
How does this only have 828 views?
This is kind of a niche thing.
This is awesome! You know what? You're right. What I needed was butt rock Pokemon more than it already is.
Butt rock, that's a term I haven't heard in a while.
I have a playlist called Butt Rock. Oh my god, it's gonna go again. This is gonna be incredible.
Catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I travel faster now. Searching far and wide.
Far and wide.
Pokemon!
It makes so many interesting creative decisions. Something I forgot to mention is that you can feed lyrics into this AI as well, so that it
Yeah.
will try to sing the lyrics throughout.
That's really crazy.
Yeah, so when you give it that kind of backbone, like the result is also interesting and a lot more cohesive.
I wanna be spoken of to understand.
This sounds like, Goodbye Movement!
Doing me, and know it's my destiny.
Destiny!
You teach me and I teach
Oh my god, this is incredible.
you.
All right.
Wow.
Well, one of the things I want to say is that we never show the entirety of the videos we watch. We try really hard not to. That way you guys still have an incentive to go and view the original content creators. I'm going to say a final thank you to AI Radio, Brockaloo, and Baritone.
Have a listen to these channels.
Oh, yeah.
Fall down this rabbit hole as much as you can.
And then come back.
Watch this video again, give us the numbers, and tell us what you thought, because there's a future in this mode of music making. There's so much more to this that we have barely scratched the surface
Oh,
of
yeah.
what this software is capable of.
You don't want to miss out on that, so make sure to leave a like and
Subscribe for more excellent content.
It's been your boy Michael.
And Garrett, stay extra.
I'm gonna close that and I'll move that over there. So
Wow.
how did I do that?
That sounded deeply physiological. I'd like to know how you did that too.
Because this was like Pokemon mixed with Nirvana, it had super heavy Sonic the Hedgehog energy.
Sonic is the butt rock of video games.
It's me, Michael. How are you? Well, hey guys. You know how we like to put step on the end of things, like
Dubstep, bro step, chill step.
I almost said unironically, hey, why don't we have anything called scat step? And then I was like, oh, like step in shit? Oh, that's why we don't.
Yeah, that's okay. We didn't need to manifest that into the world.
Nope, it's here now and it's here to stay.
It sounds like the opening to like a children's programming block.
Yeah.
Disney's One Saturday Morning.
And if this video gets like, what's something that's an outrageous, crazy number for our channel? Let's say 20 likes. 20 likes.
Oh.
20 likes is crazy. We've never gotten higher than like 5, I think, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah!